Hello folks, Shawn Meredith here with Affective Leadership Coaching and Consulting. Today I want to continue this conversation around conflict. So last time I was talking about how conflict in and of itself is the path to growth, that there isn't really growth without conflict, that growth kind of happens like a stock market graph. As an executive coach, when I used to do family therapy, one of the things I would really look out for is unresolved conflict. So I got some good comments around that. What is this unresolved conflict? How do you bring it up? How do you talk about it? Before I go there, I do want to do a quick shout out and a thank you. So one of the subscribers was generous and sent along this new microphone. So hopefully the audio is a little higher quality here. And I just wanted to thank that subscriber who did send that. Now, back to conflict. So as a coach, during assessment phase, I'm always listening for certain red flags. One of those red flags for me is when a team is a little too interested in or celebratory of peacefulness. So this often comes in the form of people saying, we don't fight, we never fight, everybody gets along. I think that shows me that that team has a high value on peace and calmness. They like nice calm waters. They don't like turbulent waters. They don't like roller coaster rides. Now, who doesn't like peace? It's great. It feels good. However, peace is also when we're hitting points of homeostasis, if you would. When we're hitting points where things are status quo, we've hit a balance point. The problem with those balance points is that if we get interested in the balance point itself, then we try to maintain that balance point. And there's a lot going on here about how that's actually kind of a natural drive that we're going to be inclined to stay in those balance points. That's also a big part of unresolved conflict. So when you're entering into a conflict, you have to think about that our unconscious drive sometimes, if you would, is going to be to get back to homeostasis, going to be get back to that balance point. This is where you hear a lot of the leadership literature nowadays saying things like lean in or vulnerability or radical candor. All of these books and all of this literature is talking about those moments of conflict, those moments of tension, those moments of upheaval, and how do we actually turn those into that conflict growth cycle instead of into kind of retreating back to a balance point. So that's one indicator. Folks who ask for something a little more tactical in this unresolved conflict, that's a tactic I want you to think about. Whenever you're feeling that turbulence, are you striving to go through that turbulence, to get past it and evolve from it? Or are you striving to get back to that balance point, to kind of get back to the peaceful point, whatever that takes? If you stay stuck in the peaceful point, you're going to keep getting what you get. Now, what you get might be functional enough, but you're not going to grow. And we're going to be oscillating in and out of these stages. So hopefully that gives you a tactical way to think about managing and getting through unresolved conflict. Not managing, that's maintaining, but getting through unresolved conflict by seeing if you're getting a little too caught up in or prioritizing or even making your mission status quo, balance points, homeostasis. You hear this word disruptive a lot now, talking about disrupting things so that the pieces can settle somewhere new and better, hopefully. That's the tip of the week. As always, there's a link to subscribe to these. There's an email list you can join. You'll get these right away, right into your inbox if you do that. And let me know any thoughts, comments, questions. If you have particular topics you want me to jump into, throw it in the comments, and I'll make an effort to address those in future tips. Thanks so much.